Hey, welcome back to season 2
Wow.
of Tim and Joe's Awesome Podcast. Gosh,
Have you missed us?
we've missed you and all your emails. Well, none of them. None emails.
But we're gonna get some emails this season.
I think so.
We want any, even if it's hate mail. Would we accept hate? We would accept hate mail.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Any emails. We'll read them on the show. Is that fair?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah,
Send
unless
it
you
in.
tell us not to, because maybe you're like, this hate mail is just meant to like be anonymous.
We could have a feedback column. We could change names.
Yeah, we'll play Mad Libs with your hate mail. We'll take away your adjectives like tiny,
Incompetent.
and
Uninformed.
we'll take away your body parts that you mentioned, like tiny body parts, and we'll just insert adjective body
Yeah.
part. It'll be super fun. It'll be like your enormous eyelashes or something like that. I hate your enormous eyelashes. Well, gosh, today we're so thrilled to be here. Been a long time coming, and today's topic is treasures lost, treasures found.
Wow.
Which I'm
Are
pretty
we a
excited
treasure
about.
found right now?
I hope if you found us, let us know if you think we're a treasure. So super excited about that. But first off, Joe, fill us in.
Yeah.
Since last we saw you, what's changed?
Oh my gosh. Well, it's been since July, June.
That was it.
It's been 6 months. I quit my job.
Yeah.
That's exciting. That's the biggest change for me.
Yeah.
I am focused on aviation and becoming a pilot.
Doesn't he look like a pilot? I mean, look at him. He just looks like for the planes that land in the water. Like I picture you.
Sure. Like
in a
Sully?
plane.
Or like a...
Not Sully. Not a failed like a bird incident. More like he's your guide in the Amazon. He's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'll get you there, and you landed on the Amazon.
Come
You're
on.
like, watch out for the anacondas.
Come on.
And you kick them out. I'll pick you up in 6 days.
I'll take that any day of the
That's
week.
what you look like,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness,
Yeah.
that would be phenomenal. I'm having fun. I am hanging out full-time dad, hanging out with the kids every single day, doing all the stuff that a full-time dad would do, which is exhausting, but fun because I am just so excited about this new thing, which has brought a lot of new challenges, which I don't know that I've challenged myself that way in a while, and I'm proud. I'm proud because I took a leap, and even if it doesn't work out, I'll still have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it already feels like a win.
Well, for a listener out there who's thought about a career change or just a career moratorium, just kill the career. What would you want to tell him? You know?
Yeah. I didn't just leap before I looked. That wasn't really what I did, to be honest. I mean, I took some time. I figured out what the right thing was. It was about this time last year when I was looking at different careers. So it took a while, and then it was pretty calculated. Of course, it was a decision between my wife and I because it affects her more than everybody. She's going back to work full time just so I can do this. So thank you so much for Katie and her support. And everything was well calculated. We had to have kind of the budget and everything kind of worked out, and the timing had to be perfect. And so far it's executed pretty well.
Come on.
Yep.
Love it. I forgot. Hit the red button just in case something messed up.
What a great start. Season 2.
The camera should be picking it all
Yes.
up. But this is our backup. This is our
I got you.
backup. Guys, we need backups. You know what I'm saying? You need that backup. Well, man, I love that. It feels like a new Joe,
Yeah.
the same old Joe, but new. So
I'm refreshed. It's a refreshed Joe. But what about you? You have since we've stopped, I only get like little like Tim sightings.
that's right.
and
We're
I
not
hear
really
things.
friends. We play friends. No, we're really friends.
No,
We're
come
just
on.
busy. He's got a 1-year-old
It's true. Yep.
and 5.
Well, she would tell you 5.5.
5.5. 5.5-year-old.
Some respect
So
on
busy,
it.
busy, busy, and you bathe them every day.
Well, let's not get carried away. Let's not get carried away.
You can round up most
yeah,
days.
yeah. I think every other day is a win for
Yeah.
sure. One of them.
There you go.
One of them. That means one. They're getting a bath every 4 days.
Take
So,
turns.
yeah.
I got the 4 kiddos. But yeah, you saw me a little bit.
Yeah, I saw you a little bit. I say my favorite Tim moment since the last time we talked to you is I had a birthday, and on the
Yes.
birthday we did
Come on.
transportation themed. All right, another shout out to Katie. Great theme, great party. Everybody had to
Yeah.
do is a bar crawl, visiting Portland bars, and everybody had to take a different mode.
All two of them. All two of Portland's bars. Well, three now.
There were three. There were three, and a fourth didn't make the cut. But I mean, we were having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a different mode of transportation, and you chose, of all things, the stilts.
That's right. So, yeah, the crazy thing was, hey, guys, pub crawl, let's do it. Like, yeah, but from location to location, you had to have a unique mode of transportation.
That's
Give us
right.
rattle us off a couple of what people chose.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I did the unicycle.
Yes.
Katie did roller blades. We had a wheelbarrow.
Yes.
We had the stilts, a bike, of course. There was, am I missing, were there
Roller
scooters?
skates as
What did
well. There was a truck. One person could choose the car.
And God bless them.
Yeah.
Because, wow. My legs were on fire. I literally hitched onto that truck for a good half
Yeah,
of it. I just
yeah.
rode I just grabbed the back. You didn't have that luxury. That doesn't work on stilts, does it?
Oh my God.
How was that for you?
I was sweating. I was just dripping with sweat. But my favorite moment on stilts was, so you can't go fast on stilts. You've never seen a fast stilt person in a parade. They're usually just like lumbering along.
Yeah.
And these were like, I mean, they were probably, what, 3 feet tall?
They're the kind that I bought them because I wanted to dunk from the free throw line. Like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know?
Did it happen from the free throw line?
Okay, so the running is the problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Running with those, you're like a giant grasshopper kind of, you're just looming like
Yeah.
and when you start to get some bounce, it became apparent the first time I tried to run in them, like if I stubbed my toe, my personality might change. Like that's how hard I will hit the pavement, you know?
Yeah.
So I did dunk.
Yeah.
At a good old Portland park. I just showed up.
Yeah.
There were some guys playing basketball, and they let me dunk, and they tossed me an alley-oop or two, and it confirmed their fears about gentrification. and I
Like,
felt
the
like, all
neighborhood
right,
is over.
I'm not putting these on again. And truth be told, I wore them like 3 or 4 times in a week, and I still have not grown back my leg hair.
So, yes, you.
I want to hear. Was that your experience?
Well, thankfully, I mean, we can check. Honestly, I don't
Let's
really
do.
have a lot of leg hair
On the front.
to begin
This
with.
is where you lose it.
Yeah.
Right here.
So yeah,
That's where it's thin.
Looking thin.
Yep.
But yeah, it straps up here, and then your shoe goes in a thing, and then you've got about 3 feet of stilts underneath it. So you don't have to hold them with your hands.
Yeah.
You can just walk. Don't run. Walk with them. But yeah, my favorite story is that we were coming up Bank Street, and everybody gone ahead because I'm not fast. Nobody's fast on stilts. But Alex Moeller had stuck around with me. He was helping
Bless
me.
him.
I think y'all sent him back, actually. Like,
Yeah, check on Tim.
somebody make sure Tim's still with us. And we were coming up at Bank, and what is that, 30, that goes to Kroger,
34th.
34th. And as you know, like there's a cemetery there, and there's the retaining wall right there.
Yeah.
So there was a little scooter guy, because our neighborhood has a lot of scooters.
Yeah.
Like Vespas, but not exactly that. And
Definitely
he
not.
was at the red light, and I'm probably 50 feet back, lumbering towards the intersection with Alex. And Alex looks like just the smallest shrimp. And of course, I look like a giant.
You're
with
already
stilts.
a giant. I mean, my goodness. This is
But
a sight.
the scooter guy, because of the retaining wall, could not see my legs. So he just kept looking over this hill, basically. He's looking at a little guy, Alex, who's not little in real life, but compared to, I guess I would have been about 9.5 feet tall with these things. And he just could not, he wanted that thing to turn green so bad. He was so terrified of a giant walking up to
through
his
the
intersection.
cemetery.
Yeah, through the cemetery.
As the fog rolls in.
He was just like, and as soon as that thing turned green, man, he was like gone. He was gone.
Oh, that's terrific.
So it freaked him out a little bit. But yeah, so awesome birthday party.
That was fun. That was fun. Skateboards, my goodness, there were ripsticks. I feel like that was a great time, man.
And it kept you honest, right? So you couldn't, a pub crawl, right?
Yep.
You couldn't crawl.
No.
So you had to just like drink a Stella here and then go on to the next location.
Sure.
And then drink maybe a rum and coke.
Yeah. I was a little worried because, us rolling up to like some genuine Portland originals, hanging out with, these are dive bars. This is not, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's really rolling up to these things. I don't want to shortchange it. Most people aren't just rolling up because they just looked for a place to get a drink. I mean, most people, they're locals, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so just a bunch of outsiders. I mean, we live in the neighborhood, but, I mean, not everybody in the neighborhood walks on stilts. You know what I mean?
I can't think of anything.
I was a little worried how well we'd be accepted. And when we turned that first corner at that first bar and we had somebody poking out, other people were looking out the window, and we walked in and they said, first round's on us. I mean, it was
They did.
It was
they
magical.
said first round's on us. Yeah, it was super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Katie, I think, got pushed in a wheelbarrow at some point. She gave up, man. And I'm rolling on the back of a car.
Yeah.
You may be the only person who completed the trip
Oh, man.
as it was meant to be done. Bless you.
I don't know. But there wasn't a lot of options for me, I'll say that. But yeah, life's been good since last we tuned in. Family, life, career, a lot of the same. I've taken a foray into family photos.
Yes.
And I really enjoy it.
Oh,
I really enjoy it. It's not like
incredible.
studio stuff. It's
No.
more like, let's go to a location that means a lot to you.
Yep.
And then we'll just have fun and try and catch some photos. So that's
Sure.
been pretty magical. But on to today. Let's start with the drama. Let's start with Treasure Lost.
Oh.
Okay. Do you have one queued up, or you want me to go?
Take it away.
All right. So I'll give you the sentimental story, and then I'll give you the heartbreaking story, because I got a couple. I'm in recovery from being an irresponsible, forgetful person.
Okay.
In college, I lost my freshman year. It was also my debit card, but my college ID debit card, I lost 15 times. And it was $20 to replace it every time. So that's $300 that I didn't have 15 times. But by the time of my senior year, I kept notes of every time I lost things and whatnot.
You somehow managed to track how many times you lost your debit card quite well.
I'm an organized human being, but a mess. So, anyways, I've lost a lot of things in my life. The first thing I lost that was so intense was back in 1994. The Dallas Cowboys were crushing it. Oh my gosh! Back to back, we got Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin. It was great. Moose, the lineman, he's so good.
How far you've come.
Well, so everybody had those. You remember those Apex starter jackets?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those things are back.
Yeah? Well, somebody's probably wearing mine, because here's what happened. I begged, pleaded. We didn't have a ton of money, and they were expensive and not very useful, honestly. Not terribly warm.
Yeah.
Maybe,
They repelled moisture a little bit,
They
right?
do repel moisture.
Just a
Maybe
splash.
You might grab a raincoat
Yeah.
or your cool starter jacket. So I got my starter jacket. I finally convinced my parents, please get me a Dallas Cowboys starter jacket.
Yep.
And they did, They did. And I wore it to school, and I think it was the first week of wearing it to school, I left it in the band room, because you get warm. And I left for the whole day, and I came back at the end of the school day, and it was gone. It was gone. And I went to a little bit of a rougher, and by a little bit rougher, I mean like the rough middle school. And I checked the lost and found, I checked with the band director, I checked with everybody, please, please, please tell me where it was gone. It was gone. Because the last period of everybody was like study hall, and some people who weren't band people were in study hall in the band room. So it's like,
You got a suspect list.
it's everybody.
Yeah.
So, and I was so ashamed because my parents had dug deep in their pockets to get me this jacket, and within a week I had lost it. that I would be walking out the door on a cold day, and my mom would say, Timmy, grab a jacket. You know, where's your starter jacket? Oh, I left it at school. I'll just put it on when I get there. And I was walking out in the freezing cold because I couldn't admit to them.
Well, we are in Dallas, right?
Well, yes. We do get snow.
It was a light rain that day.
It was a balmy. We do get a little bit of snow.
Do you?
We do. We get snow about twice a year, but not a whole lot.
Okay.
But it was cold. Let's just say that. It's cold. Okay, it was cold. Okay, but, all right, so I'll tell you the second Rolex that I lost.
Oh, you never found it?
I never found the starter
You never
jacket.
found it?
It's gone.
Surely nobody.
It.
I'm sure everybody is wearing in the 90s in Dallas. Everybody's got Dallas.
Got it.
They're wearing it at school every day. You can't prove it.
It's probably,
you just let me see the tag.
It's probably in a thrift store in Dallas right now.
For sure.
You know.
For sure. There's somebody remembering the heyday of Cowboys.
Well, the second Rolex I lost, I was at my parents' house, and I was living with them in between, after college I was doing stuff in Florida. I moved back for about a year, and then I came to Kentucky. But there was a year there I was staying at home, helping out, and they asked me, would you chop down this dead tree in our yard? It's just like a suburban home. There's not a lot of trees.
Okay.
This one's dead. And I'd already lost my first Rolex that my dad gave me when I was like 18 to be like, I'm glad you're a man. And we'll get to that story in just a second. But the second Rolex, because he's foolish and he trusted me and he gave me another very expensive watch. I was chopping down this tree for them, and I took my watch off and I put it on the brick wall there. And then I forgot about it. Went in, took a shower, whatever.
Yeah.
The next day, the landscaping crew came out, cut the lawn, and then I remembered it like the day after that, you know, like, oh. And then I talked to them. Evidently, it wasn't them. That's what they said. It wasn't them. Maybe a bird stole it. And I was so crestfallen.
This was in your own backyard.
Well, it was front yard. It was in the front yard was the dead tree.
Okay.
So
it's possible somebody could have been walking by and grabbed it. That wasn't them.
no, this was a dead end cul-de-sac.
Oh,
you know what
no.
I'm saying? And it was full of like 70-year-olds.
Ooh.
Sure, I love that you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. They took it! All right, and I was so crestfallen, and I thought, you know what? Maybe when I was taking all the sticks, there was like a empty lot where you would let things kind of decompose, like leaves.
Okay.
And kind of like near the creek and stuff like that all the neighbors did. And I thought, maybe I dropped it. Maybe it came off. Maybe it went with the sticks.
Yeah.
So I went out there with a metal detector, right? And now this is also where everybody dumps their poison ivy. This is where everybody dumps the nasties, right? And so I went out there with gloves on, and I get a hit, right? I get a hit, and I'm digging, and I'm not fast enough. I actually take the gloves off. I am digging in this dirt full of poison ivy, and I pull out a burner phone. It wasn't the watch. It was a burner phone. And then, like, for the next 2 weeks, my hands were covered in poison ivy. The watch was
Oh, no.
and the first Rolex I lost was, I practiced all that. I was in college. I was studying trombone at that time, and my big, exam was coming up, a solo exam. And so I was practicing all night, practicing until 1 or 2 a.m., and they turned off the air conditioning, and it was in Florida, and it's getting hot, and I was getting sweaty. So I take my watch off. I put it on the music stand. I wasn't in a practice room. I had snuck into, I hadn't snuck. The doors were unlocked at that time. But I went into the big band room. I'm just working it. I'm shedding, guys. I'm shedding.
I
You know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
We call it shed, and we just, at the wood shed, shedding it, you know? And I walk out of the room, pack it up. It's like 1:30 or 2. Get some rest before tomorrow. And as I walk out the door to the band room, still in the band complex there, the door goes click behind me. Evidently, around probably 11 or midnight, somebody comes in and just locks all the doors.
Okay.
I can't get back in. I know the watch is on the music stand. I just left it, but I can't get in. So I'm like, I'll be here first. I'm exhausted. I'll be here first thing. So I show up at 7 a.m. The door is still locked. Please, somebody,
There's no
get
way.
me a key. Let me come in.
Yeah.
The watch is gone.
There's no way.
So So it turns out that the cleaning crew shows up around 5:30 in the morning to get everything all straightened up for everybody. And man, I talked to the cleaning manager and I talked to the person who was the cleaner and let them know that I knew that they had taken this thing because literally as soon as
I see a pattern in your life where you have become more confrontational on these things. It's not getting you anywhere. It's so sad. You know exactly what happened.
I knew exactly. So anyways, that was the end of that one. The manager did what's right. The manager of the cleaning crew did what's right. And he was like, listen, you got no proof. You don't know nothing.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if something turns up.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't understand. My dad gave me that when I turned 18. I was like, right.
Come on.
So I still to this day, I don't wear watches. I'm like, I'm not grown up enough for watches.
You're not ready.
I can't handle it. Not for me. So.
No.
All right. Treasure lost for you, my man.
Treasure lost. Well, I lose. I think I'm probably 1 for 1. Everything you lose, I've lost. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I will say
Losing
though,
them Rolexes.
I'm losing. I've never lost a Rolex or owned one.
Okay.
But I've lost plenty, and I don't know what it is about. I don't want to jinx it here, but everything I lose is a boomerang, and it comes right back. I feel like I have the best luck with it. Come on, right there on the right area where the watch goes.
Rub it up. Yeah, coming back.
I mean, I wasn't even planning on talking about this, but as you're talking, I'm thinking I lose stuff in the exact same way you do.
Okay.
But somehow, you know, the cleaning crew skips that shift. I don't know, but you know, just last month I had to go to Baltimore for work, and on the first night I was there, I lost my wallet.
Whoa. Wait. Last month you had to go to Baltimore for work?
Yes. This was 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I quit about a month ago. So this is about 6 weeks ago.
Okay, perfect.
And I lost my wallet first day I was in Baltimore.
Wow.
For, you know, I'm going to be Baltimore.
Known for goodwill.
Right. You know, Ace Charm City, you know what I mean? It's I didn't give up hope. I have learned to accept that these things always work out.
Okay.
And now I did my homework. I retraced my steps. But I had you know, of course my ID, my credit cards. I had $150 in cash in there. I never found it.
Oh, okay.
Until I was on my way to the airport.
Whoa.
And on my way to the airport, I stopped to get, first of all, I had to convince somebody to go to the ATM for me and Venmo them the exact amount that they took out of the ATM. So that's what I did.
This was a stranger or like a
This was a
coworker?
stranger who I met on the bus. I met on a charter bus. So there wasn't, not the city bus, it was a charter bus who was also in town for the same, it was like a convening basically. And so he was from St. Louis. I wish I had his name. I'd give him a shout. I know he would love to hear it right now.
Oh my gosh.
But I think he got out like $300 at the ATM for me. I Venmoed him that much, and so you know, that problem was solved. And I had traveled with my passport, so I didn't have to worry about the ID to get back, you know, to return home. But you know, there's a lot of money, and it sucks, the debit cards and all that good stuff, travel IDs. So I stopped to get Celsius on my way to the airport at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And I just happened to, I said, oh my God, you know what? I came in here briefly on the way in to grab a Celsius. And let me just ask them, and of course they just pulled it right out of the register.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't believe it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, it always works out like that way too. I'm not kidding.
Man.
So that's
good.
But I gotta say, so my favorite treasure found. So, you know, whenever I knew that I was gonna propose to Katie, I went down to Arkansas, where they have the only public diamond mine in the world. Did you know this?
Yeah, I've been
Murfreesboro, Arkansas. You've been there.
Yeah.
Any luck?
No, but a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. If you go, I went, I piled some friends in the car. We're all going to go. We're going to find Katie an engagement ring. And I told Katie that I was going to Dallas, by the way, of all things. So there's an interesting
Because she
one.
knows about those Arkansas diamond mines.
I don't know. I couldn't risk her piecing it together. And
this is you finding the rock for her ring.
Yes.
Okay.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. You've been there. That
Yes, I think-
is a vast field.
1996 was the last time somebody hit it.
What?
Yeah.
No.
That's what I read.
No.
And it was a huge diamond they pulled out.
Okay, that might have been a big one.
Yeah.
But they find them every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
While I was down there, somebody found a very small diamond.
Yeah.
But a few times a year, people find fairly big ones. You know what I mean? But they're not great quality.
Okay.
You know, and so I went like my strategy was deepest hole.
Ooh, good.
I
yeah.
thought like I'll just dig. If I dig further than anybody's ever, I'll probably find a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And I did a couple days on deepest hole.
And how long were you all down there?
4 days, I think.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. You're committed.
So half of the time, deepest hole, and I'm coming up empty. Second half of the trip, I figure biggest boulder.
Ooh.
Find a boulder that hasn't been moved in
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Get a whole bunch of people
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
Rock it,
Yeah.
and just kind of tumble it over, and that wasn't helpful either. And
I thought you were going to say, and there I was. Johnny, the leprechaun with his pot of gold scurried into the woods.
But my strategy, so I would find I'd push the rock over, and you do that once or twice, and the crowd thins every time. But I found one I liked, and this will be the spot, and I'll dig. And so what you do is you collect as much minerals as you can, because you take all the dirt, and then you go sift through it in the water, and then you turn it over, and then you scoop out, and you could spend time looking for diamonds just like that.
Yeah.
If you're a chump.
Oh, man.
Or you can take those minerals and you can put it in a 5-gallon bucket.
Okay.
And do that for 4 days, and you have a 5-gallon bucket full of just minerals.
Yeah.
And they could all be diamonds. None of them could be diamonds.
But you got a 5-gallon bucket.
I got a 5-gallon bucket, and I took it home, and every night I'd spend an hour, and I would just go through, like 2 handfuls of them.
Oh, my gosh.
And I just, no. And
5-gallon, like a needle in a haystack, and
Yeah.
the needle might not even be in there.
yeah, well, it was a needle of haystack before I put it in a 5-gallon bucket. And now I got something to work with, Tim.
Oh,
You
my
understand the
God.
process. This is good process.
Yeah, you're putting the hay in the bucket. You're like, and then just randomly, right?
No, I'm tossing out the hay, and I'm putting a bunch of needles in the bucket. They're all needles now.
Okay.
Okay, and
all
then
needles.
I'm looking for the diamond needle. Okay, so that's all I'm doing here.
All right.
All right. And so I narrow down my 5-gallon bucket to about 15 rocks that I'm sure are diamonds.
Oh, okay. Hey,
So
I like that.
And then I take those to a couple jewelers, and they put a diamond tester on them, and they confirmed that none of them are diamonds.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Try again. Like run again. I'll
Yeah,
go
the
to the
battery's
jeweler up the
dead.
street. I'll go to Zales. They got a diamond tester. What is this?
Oh my gosh.
And I went to a few different jewelers. They weren't diamonds. It crushed me.
Man.
But I have a little vial, and I have it at the house, and it sits, in the kitchen on a shelf. And I gave it to Katie when I proposed with a proper ring, a blood diamond, and I gave her that as well, and it always meant a lot. But since the last time we were on here, we celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary.
Oh, kudos to
That's
you
true.
guys. Yeah.
And I went digging for that vial, and I found the rock that's always been in the back of my head that I just knew. I was like, if there was anything in this bucket that was a diamond, it's got to be this one.
Yeah.
And me and my buddies, when I went through the bucket, and they're all asking for updates, and we would huddle around and we'd look at this, and I'd say, I really think if there's anything, it's got to be this one. And they would all be like,
That one.
that is, it's the only one that just looks different. It's just got that, it's just, you could tell it's got something to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I took that one, and I took it to a jeweler, and we had it.
Just recently.
This was, back in August.
Okay.
And I took it to a jeweler and just had them set it in a, it's just a rough gem. So I just had them set it in a custom whatever with a nice gold chain. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And I gave it to Katie on our 10-year
Oh,
anniversary.
come on.
When I went and picked it up, they told me, this does look like a diamond,
Okay.
a rough diamond
Yeah.
of very poor clarity
Oh.
and carat and everything. I wouldn't think this is a diamond, but as I was working with it, I had to spend a lot of time with it. And there is a quality that does look like a rough diamond.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be able to find it, on a diamond tester because the clarity is so poor. It measures light. that any diamond tester you put on this is gonna come up as not a diamond.
So maybe it is a diamond.
And
Is
so
that
they
what
said
you're saying?
they gave me two options. They said it's either a diamond, and they told me one other gem, and I don't remember what it was because all I
Yeah.
heard was it's a diamond.
Validated.
It's a diamond.
Yes!
So I brought it with.
Okay.
I brought it with. Let's see.
Yeah, let me
Did
see
I lose
this.
it?
Yeah, it'll come back.
Did I lose it? It'll come back. I feel it. It's in here. All right. Coat's coming off.
All right, yeah, it's
Uh-oh.
getting real. And it is chilly in here, guys, so,
Yeah. It's nice and
gotta
hot
be-
the last time we were in here, wasn't it?
yeah.
Boy. Do I feel it? Is it lost? Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Come on. Oh, man.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Try and tell me that's not a diamond, Tim.
All right, so what I'm
Try
looking
and
at
tell
here,
me.
what I'm looking at
For
here,
our auditory listeners, how mesmerized are
so
you?
it's pretty magical. You know, it kind of looks like a lost tooth. No, you can see through it. It's a wonderful kind of geometric shape.
It's all adding up. It's all adding up.
And it's on a beautiful gold necklace, or necklace, right?
So they gave me a card. They told me there's one person in Louisville that does these chemical tests
Man.
that can do it that they knew of.
And it's a little pink. There's a little pink to it.
It's got
right?
a little something.
color, yeah,
It's
a little
got
something.
a little an allure to
Yeah.
it. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
So they told me that I could send it to him, or there's companies online that you can ship it to, and they'll do a proper chemical test, and they'll tell you if it's a diamond or not. But I just don't know. I think I
Man,
just
I
want
think
to.
it
I just think I want to believe it's a diamond forever.
Yeah.
So
Man,
there it is.
I love that. Oh my God.
Treasure found.
Treasure found.
Come on.
All right, let's do. And you said treasure lost was your wallet in Baltimore.
Yeah, we'll go with
Yeah.
that. I've lost so many things.
Yeah. And they all come back, huh?
A lot of times they do.
Isn't that what they say about like true love? You let it go
It's
and it
true.
comes back as meant to be. So, I don't know why it doesn't work that way for me, but
I think I'll probably lose. I think we're gonna balance out here in a little bit.
yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You start playing your wallet pretty loose. All right.
Yeah?
I got a good feeling.
Oh man. All right. So, well, as a segue, also now we're gonna do most valuable thing you own. You know, hopefully it's got a little
Yeah.
money attached to it. We're
Yeah.
not independently wealthy. Thanks everybody for our Patreon page that doesn't exist. You're really helping out. So 42 years old. This was a couple years ago. I reached out to my dad. He is getting older, and he's kind of consolidating, liquidating, starting to sell some things on eBay. And so I talked to my dad, and I said, "Hey, Dad, I want a cowboy hat of yours, you know, that I can just have."
Come on.
Absolutely, Tim. No
How
problem.
many cowboy hats does your dad own?
Man, I don't know. He's one less now. Though. He is one less of those cowboy hats. I said, Dad, I want a bolo. I want a bolo of yours, you know.
Yeah. Oh boy. He is Texas through and through.
Yeah, and he gave me my granddad's bolo. You know,
Stop.
yeah, he gave me my granddad's bolo, which is a nice, it's a nice bolo. You know, it's a look. It's
Yeah.
a look. I haven't had the guts to wear it yet. but
What are you
I'll get
waiting
there.
on?
I get there. Well, I need a fancy occasion.
I
You
mean,
can't
surely.
you can't wear a bolo to work.
I've
It's like
just
a black
decided
tie
the next
affair.
theme is Western for this podcast next week. Next week.
But I asked for a watch of his, not
Yeah.
to ever wear because I can't be trusted with
No, of
watches.
course not.
And so yeah, he sent me this. He sent me a nice watch. It's a Tudor, so it's not a Rolex. I'm cursed against Rolexes, but
don't go
Tudor is
back.
the more cost-effective
Is it?
version.
Okay.
It's still a
I don't
Rolex,
know much about watches.
but it's a Tudor. All right, so
Look at
there you go. So yeah, no, yeah, right. No.
Wow.
Look, and he has it in the original package. Here's the original like tag on it.
Let me see this thing. May I?
Yeah, yeah,
May I?
absolutely. Get you some. Now
May I?
it's a
Oh wow.
it's not the battery's dead. The more you wear it, it shakes and it self-winds. So I haven't
Oh,
worn
look
it.
at that.
So it's probably not clicking away.
I got bad news for you, though. I don't think these are real diamonds. Most diamonds look like fallen teeth. Most people don't know that. This is remarkable.
So yeah.
You are blinged out with it, man.
Yeah, nice
hey,
thing, nice thing.
you need to rock that.
So a cool story too about this is I got it. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, I got to put it on, right?
Oh yeah.
I got to put it on. So I got it. Now, I'm not a huge dude, but like when I put it on, I was like, I'm bigger than my dad. You know what I'm saying? It was like a moment. I was like,
don't flex. My
I was
goodness.
like, man,
You're gonna pop off.
I'm bigger than my dad. And I was like, wait, I got it. So then I started looking in the paperwork. The dude's kept good care of this. And I'm like, okay, so here's the instruction manual. Let me get that out. Easier said than done. Trying to get for our audio listeners.
Not the ASMR again.
Trying to get the
Please. No.
Come on, that was a hook, bro. That was a hook. All right, so
I love that made it into the description of the episode as if this is the ASMR episode. Like, I know what'll drive traffic.
This is what the manual. This is what the manual said. Anyways, so I dug into the box, and underneath the manual was all this paperwork, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? Okay, so there's the warranty. He bought it evidently in 1991.
Stop.
So my dad was 39, almost. My dad had just turned 40 years old.
Okay.
And here's the receipt that he bought it on, what was this? On April 1st, 40 years old.
Did he buy this thing on Fifth Avenue, or is this? Let's see. It says it was purchased
Here you go.
665 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
No, this is, I mean, who knows? No, this is it. This is William Noble Rare Jewels, 16 Highland Park Village, Dallas, Texas. So
Okay.
That's all important. This is the important thing, is that the first sales, when he could only pay the $430 for it, because it was like, I think it was $1,000 in 1991 dollars.
Oh my goodness.
But he prepaid the $430 to hold it. It was March 13th, and my dad was born on March 16th. So he was 3 days away from his 40th birthday.
Very cool.
And I got this at 42.
Very cool.
And it was like a time portal. Like going back to my dad, he's almost 40, which is a milestone, right? You take inventory.
Yep.
And he had at that time, I think when my dad turned 40 in 91, I would have been 9 years old, and my sister would have been 13, and my brother was 9 as well. So he's got littles at home.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got to do something nice for me when I turn 40. And I'm imagining, who knows if it's true or not, but it was a time portal of like, there's so much anxiety when you're the head of the house and you're 40. And my dad did better later in life. At this time in his life, his business was on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I felt like I could see my dad, who's a little skinnier than me. Not now.
Yeah.
He's not skinnier than me now. But choosing to do something nice for himself, but in the chaos of being a dad. So it was like, what? Anyways, it got me. It got me.
That is very cool.
Got me on that one for sure. So, all right. What about you?
Very,
big guy?
very cool. Wow, I love that. And just while we're reading addresses, this watch is currently located. The most expensive item you own is currently located where?
Yeah, underwear drawer with the dirty underwear. You gotta sift through the dirties if you want to go.
I couldn't
Redemption,
help but feel like this whole episode was a ruse, and maybe this whole podcast was a ruse for me to show up with my most expensive item just to get robbed.
Vinny, come on in, Vinny. We got him.
You told me to come up to on 18th and Portland Avenue, come to the attic, bring the most expensive item you own.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to follow that because that's beautiful and sentimental, and I love my item.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's.
I'll give you a drum roll. How about this?
It's the same. All right. There we go.
More ASMR.
Here we
just
go.
Drum roll.
I think.
All right, he's pulling it out from underneath a
There we go.
bluey blanket.
Oh,
right? I
yes.
see Bluey. I see Bingo.
Yeah, you do. The whole gang's here. Mom,
yeah.
Dad, maybe?
I don't know. Chili? Chili, are you there?
Everybody but Muffin.
All right,
Here
all
we
right,
go.
all right, all right.
All right. Do.
Oh, I see a toaster, like a
Oh,
lightly
yes.
used toaster, a heavily used toaster,
Hey.
in like a
Oh my
keepsake
goodness!
box.
This is not just any toaster.
Okay,
It is
and
a magnificent
It's got a name on
two-slice
it.
model.
Okay. Yeah.
All white, goes with any kitchen.
It's a rival.
Yep.
Let's say that. It's a
It's
rival.
it's a reliable.
So it's
toaster, you know
basically,
what I mean?
I'm just going to describe it because we do, most of our people listen on Apple Podcasts. is
Okay.
that It's typically a container for maybe an autographed football.
That's
It's
true.
kind of
Yep.
oblong in shape, clear top, black bottom, and right in the middle is a well-used white rival toaster, two-slice, cord hanging out.
Yep.
But there is, tell me about this. It looks like somebody signed this.
That's
thing?
right. That's right. It is a remarkable toaster in its own right.
Okay.
A toaster that I have fixed many a bagels with, but I have not used in a very long time
Okay.
because it is adorned with the signature of the very own Lamar Jackson.
Whoa! I see it, LJ number 8.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
Lamar
right.
Jackson. Now tell us, how did this happen?
So I do love Lamar, and I've been a big fan. I was in school the same time he was at University of Louisville. I watched every game he played in, and we had season tickets. And when he finally graduated, he won the Heisman. He was going to go off to the NFL. He was having like a Meet the Fans day, doing something he'd never been able to do because you're not really, I guess, supposed to sign autographs like that and do whatever he's doing, right? And he was raising money for Blessings in a Backpack. So you just had to bring anything for him to sign.
Yeah.
And I told Katie I really, really want to go. And she said, I'll go with you, but I get to pick what he signs.
Oh, so Katie picked the toaster.
Katie ripped that toaster right out the socket.
Wow.
We waited in line for 3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
And I have some pictures of us meeting Lamar. And I will say, I can't prove it, but I do believe that he remembers this toaster.
Oh, I'm sure he does. What was the look on his face? He's doing jersey, photo.
Oh
jersey,
my gosh!
jersey,
Sports
photo.
Illustrated jersey football. Sports Illustrated jersey
For 3
football.
hours.
Toaster.
For 3 hours.
Come
this guy
on.
Is. And then what does he do?
Now his mom, who is famously his agent, for
Okay.
better or worse, was the one that could not get enough of this, and she was
she
taking
loved it.
photos of us with the toaster. Lamar
Yeah.
signing the
Okay.
toaster.
All right, Mom
she
loved
loved
it.
it, and everybody in line for I felt bad for them.
Yeah.
With their Sports Illustrated tucked under their
Oh,
shoulder, a
man,
football under
Diamond
the other,
dozen.
Lamar jersey. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And they're
You
asking
should
me
be
like,
embarrassed.
bro, do they call him the toaster? Like, I'm like, they're gonna. Trust me, they're gonna.
Call him the toaster.
They're gonna.
Oh.
So, man, that's I love this thing, and I had it on my desk at work for a long time. It brings me joy. It's sits on the mantle now, and we don't have a mantle. You've been to our house. We
I was
gotta.
starting to wonder, was that one of the things you lost?
It's
next to our leather
it's on a
bound books.
prominent shelf.
Yeah.
It's on a prominent shelf in the house. And yeah, man, it makes an appearance for Ravens games in a more prominent place. But when I went up to Baltimore for the AFC Championship 2 years ago, is the last time I used it. I hadn't used it ever since Kitty ripped it out of the wall. And I made bagels with it the morning of that game, and it went so poorly that it's been in a shadow box ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's something, man. That is it. That is it right there.
That's treasure, man.
Man. Well, gosh, and then the next question is like, let's say your house is burning, because
Okay.
maybe a toaster was wired
Yeah.
wrong. I don't know. What's the one treasure?
You
one
got to
thing-
start on this one. I had trouble with this.
Yeah. All right. So the scenario is all your loved ones are out.
Yeah.
Your pets are out. You, however, are in pajamas, or whatever. You're like in clothes. Pajamas is better.
You're telling me
right?
don't grab the clothes. You're already wearing them. Don't tell me you're gonna grab
Where
the
are you
pajamas.
running in and where are you grabbing?
The fire extinguisher is not an option.
Yeah. So I'm probably running in and I'm grabbing. I spent the last year working with real film and a camera.
Yeah.
And I'm probably grabbing my binder, because I'm a nerd, where I keep all the negatives. Because one day we're going to want those negatives.
Come on.
We do have, next to the couch, real photos are wonderful, but they're also ephemeral, right? Like
Yeah.
you want to touch them, so we have next to the couch, we have just a bin of all the photos. I get home with
Yeah.
new photos, I just throw them in the bin. So if you're sitting on the couch, you can always just pull out some photos if you're bored.
Oh, it's fun.
But I keep all the negatives safely stored in a binder. So I'd probably grab the binder of negatives from this last year. Probably do that. Probably. Oh, or maybe I grab my camera bag is the other thing.
You got to pick, Tim.
Oh,
You can't just be tucking those. You got the photos under one arm and think you can grab the
Maybe I
camera
grab
strap on the way
The
out.
camera.
The camera, you're gonna get another camera, Tim. You're gonna take more photos, Tim.
Oh no.
You-
All right, I'm grabbing.
Yeah,
I'm grabbing
go with
the
your
negative.
instincts here. I think your whole house is burned to the ground while you were contemplating
Man,
this. This is a terrible. You gotta be
And
ready
you,
for this.
sir, get nothing. Nothing.
And you're dead.
And you're
You're
dead.
dead, and your family has no photos to remember you by.
And they threw you back in the building because you couldn't make a decision. All right, grab the photo.
Good choice.
Yeah.
That's the right choice.
All right.
I need a bin like that. I don't know where to put my photos. They just end up there's 20 photos in any drawer you open in my house.
Oh, okay. You just salt and pepper it. You're seasoning the apartment.
Drawers
the
and
house.
cabinets. Yeah, everywhere. I never considered. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Next to the couch.
I mean, it's also
spot.
good. You just get surprised. There's
That's
some
true.
photos.
Oh, yeah.
You're reaching for a spatula of photos.
True. That happens.
I like it.
That happens. I love that. Okay, we do have a treasure chest.
Literal treasure chest. Plastic, wood.
Wood.
Okay.
It's wood.
Wood.
Yeah.
Bona fide.
Yeah, it's wood. It has a metal latch, like all treasure chests do.
on.
Treasure-
Blankets. You keep blankets in there.
No.
Keep. What do you keep in there?
Treasure.
Good point.
Not actual treasure, although, at times my jewels before they were on our prominent shelf that's not a mantle.
Yeah.
They were in there at the treasure chest at one point. But it's a collection of memories.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
There may even be some photos in there. That may be a great place to keep them, but it's not easily accessible.
No, you want it easy.
I keep it under my pillow, which
Keep the treasure chest under your pillow.
it's under my bed. So it's under.
You were saying you didn't sleep well. I'm starting to understand. You've got a giant wooden treasure chest. Man, I can't figure it out. I just been up all night. My neck hurts. I've been dreaming about gold doubloons. It's under your pillow?
It's under my bed,
Oh, okay.
which is
All
under
right.
the pillow
Yeah, good point.
and under the mattress.
It's under the roof.
and then it's directly underneath that.
Okay.
So it is under my pillow. It's layered. It's layered. So anyways, I don't know if I should keep the photos there, but I keep a lot of cool things in there, and there's a whole list of things that I want to do.
Ooh, in the treasure chest.
Yeah, you open the treasure chest, and
Yeah.
underneath on the lid is it's a bucket list.
Yeah.
And it's in there. And then if I've ever done something,
Yeah.
something from that memory goes in the treasure chest.
Wow. That's
Yep.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's something, Katie and I came up with the list together. Sometimes we add to it, and that's been fun too, because every once in a while we'll forget about that thing for years.
Yeah.
And then we'll pull it out, and we'll open it up and be like, oh my gosh, we did that. And we don't even want to do that anymore, but we have to. And,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I forgot about this, I forgot about that.
So you have to do it. It's on the bucket list.
It's on the bucket list, and the bucket list is filled up like a third of the way. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Man,
Like
there's
not
a
that
lot
I've
of
done. I mean,
yeah.
like there's things on there that I want to do. It's like a third of the way. So there's so much more to add. So that's been. I mean, that'd be a haul though.
Yeah.
I gotta get under my pillow. Gotta get under my mattress. I gotta pull the treasure chest out, and it's heavy.
Yeah.
And one of the handles is broken. I'd have to drag it probably. But I would. I mean,
Man, worth it.
I think so.
Meanwhile, I died.
Yeah.
You, however,
Yeah.
bought yourself extra time.
think so.
The firefighters are coming in with you.
I hope
bro,
so.
This means it.
Come
you know?
on.
We just saw a guy die in his house. Not sure what to take, but we're gonna save. Man, I love it.
That's treasure, man.
Man, that is treasure.
That's treasure. Wow.
Well, speaking of treasure,
Oh yes.
we do have a surprise.
This is a surprise for all of us.
Yeah, this is not staged. This is for real. We were examining the books here, and turns out somebody years ago, because the tape is all yellow, was gifting to Miriam from the Adlers, Alders,
Okay.
something, you know?
Yeah, we just saw this. So like this,
Yeah.
we haven't been in here in 6 months, but there's so many books out. Like we haven't looked through all of them, and this one was just tucked in. Like right, the spine of it looks sort of like a book without an author's name on it.
Yes.
And
Poinsettias are on the wrapping paper.
this was meant to be a Christmas gift.
Yeah,
So
but Miriam never got it. I think we should.
I
Take a look.
would no. We opened up season 1. For our loyal listeners, they'll remember is you
It's a deep cut.
read an excerpt from a book, and I
quote
think
unquote random, though it wasn't random.
well that was episode 2. I put
that
a
was
sex
episode
book.
2. That's right.
I put a sex
That's right.
book on the shelf,
Took
and
the dust
I
jacket
wrapped
from a
it.
Bible book.
It was.
Put it on the outside.
And then I selected a random book, and I
Yeah.
handed it to you, and it was
Classic.
nothing
Classic.
but
All right.
sex. There you are.
So if you are Miriam,
Send us an email.
not Miriam, send us an email. We have your gift for you. This is ASMR. This is what it sounds like to open.
And now we're doing an unboxing video. Like we are really crossing over to a bunch of different types of videos here.
And this could be the next treasure found. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
This could be it. This is yellowed on the inside. Quite a bit of tip. Let's see. Ooh! Oh my gosh! I'm not even joking. I feel a little uncomfortable. It is Iran, desperate for God. An oppressive Islamic State drives its people into the arms of Christ.
I'm so sorry.
There's so much. There's so much going on in my heart and my mind right now.
I'm so sorry.
I just want to see when the copyright is. So 2006. So this is a 19-year-old gift waiting on the shelves for such a day as this. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
I didn't. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Timely and.
All right. Well, yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
layered.
We're
That's
just gonna-
heavy.
We're gonna let that.
Let
We're
it-
gonna let that cool off. It's cold in here, but we're gonna let that hot book, cool off a little
You're
bit.
not gonna read next, sir.
I'm not. We're gonna let it cool. Tune in to the next podcast when it happens.